A rare glimpse of a remote-controlled killer, a pilotless US drone in the skies over Pakistan's tribal belt. The targets are suspected militants, and many senior Taliban and al-Qaeda commanders have been killed. Washington refuses to admit it's using the missiles here. Opponents claim what's happening is murder. These men have lost 8 relatives between them. The dead were guilty of nothing, they say, except living in the wrong place. Sadullah also lost both legs, one eye, and his hope for the future. I wanted to be a doctor, he told me, but I can't walk to school anymore. When I see others going, I wish I could join them. Viewed from a drone, any man in the tribal areas can look like a target, says the Pakistani lawyer taking on the CIA.
Taliban or non-Taliban would be dressed in the same way. Everyone would be having a beard, a turban and an AK-47 because every person carries weapons in that area. So anyone could be targeted.
The British legal charity Reprieve is gathering evidence about the hidden victims of this covert war.
But you know what really tugs at my heartstrings with this particular bit of metal is it was fired in August of last year and almost certainly was the missile that killed a small child up in Waziristan. And I have a 3-year-old son myself, and the idea that this thing killed someone very much like my little Wolf really tugs at your heartstrings.
Protesters have taken to the streets in Islamabad, clamouring for justice from Pakistan's courts and its government, which turns a blind eye to the drones. The message here is that as well as killing innocent people, drone attacks are counterproductive. Campaigners warn that they generate more radicalism, more hatred of the West. They say the drone strikes are a Taliban recruiting tool. But Washington will probably be unmoved by all this. Increasingly, drones are its weapon of choice.